exciting day. Beautiful, beautiful day. I want to start by talking a little bit about the building. I was reminded this morning in the Democrat Gazette of a quote by Churchill. I know a lot of things are attributed to Churchill that he didn't say, but he did actually say that we shape our buildings and thereafter they shape us. Buildings, architecture, our surroundings are critically important. We should not act haphazardly. We should not be lackadaisical about our surroundings. And I would extend that to where we eat, because I love to eat and I love food. And I would say, knowing what I know about Churchill, he would probably agree with the quote that, we shape our restaurants and thereafter they shape us. And so from the very beginning, maybe before I thought about anything else, when I knew that we wanted this building, I also knew simultaneously that we wanted excellent food. We wanted an excellent restaurant. We wanted a place that would reflect the excellence that we strive for in the 2nd through the 12th floor of this building. So I was committed to taking whatever time was necessary to find the right tenant for this downstairs first floor restaurant space. And there were several standards, several things I was looking for beyond just being excellent. That's required, but that's not enough. We wanted to make sure that the hours of the restaurant include both lunch and dinner, so that it's not just occupied part of the time. And I must say that Chris Tanner, who owns Samantha's, has done an excellent job demonstrating how you can be successful, making money, being open for lunch and being open for dinner. So it was important from an accessibility standpoint that we have someone who was interested in the day and not just a small part of the day in terms of opening. Another component of accessibility is, will my fellow workers in the 2nd through the 12th floor, will they want to eat in the restaurant that we put here? Will they have the ability, based on the pricing, to go to the restaurant here multiple times in a week? Again, accessibility. Will they want to? Will they want to be there because of the atmosphere, because it's welcoming? All of those things were really, really important and still are. And also for me, I love caffeine. You may think, anybody that knows me, you're the last person that needs caffeine. That's probably true. But I love my morning coffee and espresso, and I wanted to make sure we had a coffee shop here. There are some other coffee shops around, but I wanted one accessible all day long for people working in the building after that fantastic lunch. You need a little caffeine to get going for the afternoon. So that was really important. And we wanted someone whose design would be consistent with the building. Beautiful, classic. And ultimately, we wanted a wow factor. And that's really hard to get that wow factor. Well, today I'm excited to announce that we checked every one of those boxes with a really big, emphatic check mark. The excellence, the accessibility, just the innovation, the wow factor, it's just amazing that Jennifer and I started talking, I don't know, was it a year? I can't even remember. A little less than a year ago. We talked a whole lot. A whole lot. And we were both hoping that at some point the talking could slow down and we would actually have a day like this. We start getting some stuff done. And I am so excited to announce that Jennifer, who she's got experience at the French Laundry in California. She's been taught by the best chefs in Europe and Paris and Monaco and all over. And she's just, never mind the Master Chef, Gordon Ramsay connection, she's just awesome. And guess what? She's born in Little Rock. She is Arkansas through and through. She will be able to marry all that she's learned, all that she knows with her Arkansas roots to provide a restaurant experience right here. So the announcement for me, because I'm going to let her talk a little more into about the details, the announcement for me is that we are so excited to have Jennifer Mon opening her first restaurant ever, and it's going to be her best, right here in our first floor of the Bob R. Brooks Jr. Justice Building. Really soon. We got a lot of work to do before then, but I wanted to make this official and I've heard some rumors here and there. I want to just make it official and let the excitement start to bubble up in the coming months as we get ready for just an incredible experience. I want to thank Jennifer for putting up with me and for continuing to engage in this dialogue. I want to thank all of our friends, and they truly are friends, at Moses Tucker and Gabe Holstrom with Downtown, and all the people who have made this possible. But this is ultimately about Jennifer's vision, her talent, and her ability to make this happen. So if you would, help me welcome Jennifer Mon to talk about this great project.
Thank you, Attorney General Griffin. I sincerely appreciate your kind words, your support today, but also opening the door to this historic, gorgeous building and allowing me to open my flagship restaurant here. I'd also like to thank Chris Moses of Moses & Tucker for guiding me to this place and helping us select the perfect location for our concept. To my co-founder and husband for his unending support during this long and seemingly unending culinary journey. And to our business partners, thank you for believing in me and being excited in what we are building together. I've had culinary instructors and mentors who are local and international that have poured into me, providing guidance and support and their expertise, and I will forever be grateful for that. It is truly thrilling to be here today for an announcement that just 5.5 years ago was merely a dream. And as someone who was born in Central Arkansas and a proud resident of Little Rock for the past 25 years, this moment is deeply meaningful to me. I grew up visiting our state capitol just a few blocks away, and now I'm so excited that my flagship restaurant is right here in a building that was designed by the architect of the state capitol. My culinary journey first gained traction and national recognition through MasterChef, a show by Gordon Ramsay, where I made it through 17 challenges to become finalist and second runner-up. And then that led me to studying at Le Cordon Bleu in Paris, receiving an advanced culinary certification. And my love for food and hospitality started long before that in my grandmother's kitchen right here in Little Rock. After a successful career in lifestyle blogging, marketing, and design, I made the life-changing decision to follow my passion and enroll in the Culinary Arts and Hospitality Institute at the University of Arkansas Pulaski Technical College. From the very first day of class, my life changed. I completed both a pastry arts degree, a culinary arts degree, graduating with highest honors. I earned both a gold medal and a bronze medal from the American Culinary Federation. And just recently was one of 7 individuals worldwide and the only American accepted to complete an expert diploma in culinary arts at École de Casse, which is founded by acclaimed Michelin star chef Alain Ducasse and is known as the top culinary institute in the world. While I was there, the door was open to study in some of the most elite restaurants in the world. I completed a stage at the French Laundry in California by Chef Thomas Keller, 3 Michelin star restaurant. I completed a stage at Le Louis 15 in Monaco by Chef Alain Ducasse, and Adore Restaurant by Chef Alain Ducasse, 3 Michelin star restaurant. And then Restaurant Gordon Ramsay in London, 3 Michelin star restaurant. I'm incredibly honored that my culinary foundation has been shaped by 3 of the most influential chefs in the world. My journey has been one of hard work, perseverance, and unrelenting pursuit of excellence. Though it's taken me around the world, it has always been rooted right here in Arkansas. I'm proud to officially announce that we will be opening Restaurant Fleur, an elevated French-American lunch and dinner concept featuring refined gastronomic cuisine. We'll be working with the highest quality ingredients, sourcing from local purveyors, and designing a menu that celebrates seasonality. Our culinary style will blend soulful, heartfelt cooking with the techniques and precision of French training. The name Fleur means flower in French, and it beautifully reflects our mission. It symbolizes the connection of nature and the table, and our commitment to garden-to-table cuisine, sustainability, and a dining experience rooted in beauty, creativity, and wonder. Restaurant Fleur will be more than a destination. It'll be a place where people from all over the country and world have already said they're going to come to Arkansas to gather and to dine around our table. It will be a place where gastronomy, culinary innovation, and enrichment and tradition of Southern hospitality come together. It'll be a venue that honors and restores the rich architectural history of this building, highlighting timeless elements through thoughtful design. And it'll be a space where sustainable practices and responsible sourcing are not just ideals, but daily commitments. We will also offer a craft coffee shop serving fresh pastries right around the corner, a private dining space in the basement for corporate gatherings and celebrations, and a chef's tasting room. In addition, in phase 2, we plan to open a European-style pastry shop on the other side of the entrance of the building that will have a future opening after we have our main opening. Our mission is simple: to pursue excellence in hospitality and cuisine, and to bring world-class experiences to the heart of Arkansas. And to make Restaurant Fleur a cornerstone of downtown Little Rock's future, and eventually grow this concept around the country. So I invite you to follow along in the design and build process, the menu development, everything we will be sharing on my social media channels, which are Chef Jennifer Mon, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, as we bring this vision to life in this beautiful space. So thank you so much for being here and sharing in this exciting moment with us today.
I'm hungry and there's no food here.
Do you know yet what the hours will be?
So, good question. I was going to say, do we have any questions? We do have a question. One of the things that I was dead set on is that they match as a general matter, the hours of Samantha's, because what we don't want is a situation where people are in this commercial area, as we want them to be, and they're walking down this space, particularly Main Street, and they see an open restaurant, and then they hit a restaurant that's open for lunch but not for dinner, open for dinner, not for lunch. We didn't want that. We've already been shown by Chris Tanner how that you can be successful with a quality product and making money. And so having hours that reflected a full day like Samantha's was very important. Otherwise, all you have is a dinner place or a lunch place. We want something broader than that. I mean, sometimes I don't eat lunch till 2. There's nothing worse than having the restaurant closed when you want to eat your late lunch. So it will reflect an all-day type deal the way Samantha's is.
And is it weekdays only or also on weekends?
Weekends too.
Sunday brunch?
Sunday brunch.
Yeah. Some of the details, I don't know what's on page 3 of the menu. That you're going to have to talk to Jennifer. I just know it's going to be awesome. Anybody else?
Do we have any menu specifics that we should look forward to?
I'm excited to keep that under wraps right now, but we'll be unveiling that as the process comes along. But we will have an a la carte menu that is very accessible to most Americans. And then we'll have a chef tasting menu as well. And I will say our ultimate goal is to bring Michelin Guide to Arkansas and for this restaurant to have a Michelin star.
Yeah, let me mention one thing on that. You may or may not know, but Michelin guides historically have not covered this part of the country, not even Louisiana, even though New Orleans, I'm sure, has multiple Michelin star quality restaurants. In fact, I know they do. The new Michelin guide has been announced for the region. It includes Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, I believe. I think they already have one for Texas. Arkansas is not included in that new guide. That's something that we are both committed to changing. They haven't printed them yet. They can make that change, and she's going to give them a reason to make that change. So this is really she will be an innovator in so many ways by bringing this sort of restaurant here, and I think that that national, international sort of recognition through something like a Michelin guide, with that as her goal, and I've learned, don't doubt her,